Hello, everybody. Today we're going to do the Zodiac predictions. Well, predictions. It's more like guidance for from Spirit for the different Zodiac signs. And this is going to be for September 2024. If you discover this message on another date, then maybe, just maybe, you might need to listen up too, because there might be a message in there for you, because nothing happens without reason. So let's start with Aries. Hopefully I don't forget anybody. If I do forget somebody, let me know, because it has happened before. Aries, let's start with Aries. Okay, Aries. They're guiding me to these cards, so let's see what's going on for September for Aries. What do we need to know? Something we need to pay attention to? Who knows? Let's see what we're getting. Opa. There it goes. Inner desires. This is the card. Can you see it? There we go. Inner desires. Let's see. Set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. Well, that's positive, isn't it? That is very positive. It just feels to me like Spirit is saying, look, you guys have worked so hard. It's time to reap the benefits. It's time to start seeing some change. It's time to start seeing some abundance flowing towards us after some very troubling years. Aries really, I feel, have done so much work, so much changing over the many years of ascension that we're tired. We're pooped. We want to see some result already. We're getting fed up with feeling like, okay, haven't we done enough now? Haven't we done enough work by now? And they're just kind of giving us some reassurance that abundance is flowing our way. All we need to do is be ready to receive. So it's time to relax. Okay, it's time to stop working at it, and it's time to simply start reaping the benefits of all that hard work. And the first step, I feel, they're telling me, is surrender. Okay, give up the job, and I mean like working on yourself, working on your mind, working on your emotional health, on your physical health. Step out of the work attitude and the pressures that we put upon ourselves, because we can be very extremely self-demanding. We want a lot of things, and we want it now, and we want it quickly, and it has to be perfect. We can be very perfectionistic. So it's time to kind of put all of that aside and just to be happy with everything the way it is, with ourselves, knowing that we are whole, that we are perfect the way we are, that, you know, that idea of perfection is a man-made construct, that everything already is perfection because it is created by the divine. So it's time to get out of our own way and to allow ourselves to simply start enjoying life and just kind of reaping the benefits. Sorry, Coco, somebody's doing some garden work. I do apologize, but it's time to get out of our own way and to allow space, to create space and energy to experience the benefits, to have the freedom to say, you know what, everything is perfect. Let's just relax into it and just enjoy what is already there and get excited about what is on its way. Okay, so that's what September is for Aries. I hope that helps. So I'm gonna scratch away Taurus. This one. Taurus. Let's look at Taurus. And Coco agreed. You heard him. He was giving us validation. Taurus. Whoop, there it went. A look in a book, Taurus. A look in a book. Whatever your questions right now, you'll find the answers in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Okay. Let's see what I'm getting on an intuitive level. Although they're talking about finding the answers in a book, never mind. There's something about the magical realm that I'm picking. It's like, it's time, Taurus, to start believing in magic. You're too human perspective. You're not allowing yourself to, it's almost like you're not allowing yourself, your way of living or your perspective on life, your attitude even, is not allowing you to let the magical energy into your life. Does that kind of make sense? Maybe you're too practical. Maybe you're too... What are you doing? He's right there. Look. There he is. There's our noisemaker. What are you doing? You're making noise. I'm making a video, Coco. Huh? She's looking at me like, so? Anyway, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it just feels like Taurus, it's like I'm an Aries, and Aries usually, they are very easy to see things magical around them, right? We very easily allow the magical realm, what people call magical, which is more real than what, the real realm is supposed to be. But just to allow the magic, the things that we can't explain, the things that kind of, oh, did I see a fairy? Was that a fairy? Did I, that kind of thing. Allow that into your life, because it's that energy of the magical and the whimsical and that kind of airy, fairy energy that really helps a soul to elevate itself to a higher frequency. So it's kind of like, stop being so serious in a way. You don't know if that makes sense. Stop making everything so serious. Stop looking at everything with such a serious observation, and just start seeing the wonder. Start seeing the miracles. Start seeing the magical, the whimsical, the fairies, the gnomes, the trolls. Start looking at life with a wider perspective. Okay? Allow the magical to be incorporated into your daily experience of life and your daily perception of life, and then life becomes much more fun and much more airy, and your energy will switch to a higher vibrational, playful energy. And when we're in that playful energy, that childlike energy, full of wonder, full of magic, then we start to elevate to a higher vibrational state of being, which will help you to really settle down into the 5D. Just ignore Coco. He's just trying to show off now because he knows he's popular. That's all. So I hope that helps, Taurus. Gemini. Oh, they're going back to the animal cards. Okay. Gemini. Let's see what they want Gemini to know for September. My mom's sitting behind me, but you can't see her. She's sitting in it. She's trying to shush the Coco. You can't shush Coco, Mama. He just likes to be in the spotlight. That's what it is. We just flowing with it. Whoopa. Whoop. Ooh, that's a cool card. I've never seen that one, actually. Amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous. How do you say that? Advantageous to your benefit. We'll say it that way. No. I don't know how you say that word. It's a cool card. It is a very bright. I love the colors. I love green, so I'm very much into green. Is my favorite color. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I just feel like you need to relax and just get into nature more often. It's like for too long you've been on the go. Go, go, go. Create, create, create. You know, get better, do work. You're too much on the go, and you're not understanding the benefit of just allowing yourself to sit in nature or just take a walk. You know, it's almost like I don't have time for that. You know, I'm busy. I got stuff to do. But you don't understand how much you need it. You don't understand how much it will help you to make life easier when you allow time to just be, when you allow time to withdraw from the busy life, when you allow time to absorb positive, high vibrational energy from our from Mother Earth. So it's really about changing perspective. You really need to create on a daily basis time and space to disconnect, to connect to your environment, to connect to the mother that created this body, to really connect to the beauty of nature as well, and the animals in it. It's just, it's going to give you a boost. It's going to kind of relight that idea of, wow, you know, I really picked a beautiful planet to be on. This is really a beautiful place to be. It'll kind of rekindle, re-energize your joy and your passion and your excitement to be here, because it just feels like you're just, I don't know, being human sucks. You're just in that kind of negative vibration of being here, and you know, why can't this be over with already, and why do we have to go through it, and so on and so forth. So you need either take a trip, go on a vacation, or in your own environment, really connect to the wonder that nature is, in order to re-enlight the flame of, wow, I'm so happy I'm here and I get to see this beauty. You know, to kind of ground yourself into your environment, into your home, your temporary home, your planet. So that's what it kind of feels like to me. Okay, I hope that helps, Gemini, but that's what you should focus on in September. Cancer, just like Gerald's. Okay, this one. Somebody's laying an egg. I don't know if you can hear it, but somebody's laying an egg. We're going to be having our eggs today. Well, we got daily eggs, so we can't complain. Yummy, yummy eggs full of vitamins. Don't let anybody convince you that eggs are bad for you. Cholesterol is something you need, and eggs have over 24 vitamins and minerals. So it's like a super booster. Don't listen to those who want to keep you sick and weak. You eat your eggs. We need cholesterol for the brain health. That's why there's a pandemic of Alzheimer's. Not enough fat intake. Your brain exists out of over 90% fat. which is cholesterol. So you need it. Don't listen to the lies that they've told us for so many years so they could sell more pills. I'll probably get cancelled for this. Oh, well, fuck it. Don't care. You do what you want, YouTube. You ain't gonna stop the truth from coming out. Cancer. Ooh, Earth Star activation. Anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. That's the first one that came out. I don't know if you can see it real well. And then the second says Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. So you got 2 cards. This is for Cancer for September. Okay, let's see. You know what's really... Let me put the cards down. You know what's really funny? That both these came out, which are the same. See that? It just feels like you need to visualize yourself in that. It'll recharge you. It just feels like you're tired. You're just tired. Tired, you don't have energy. It just feels like your heart chakra is blocked. You're tired. It's almost like you're tired of trying to help the ones that you love to wake up. It's like you're tired of seeing the ones around you get hurt as well. Because we knew that the, that people took was going to be bad. We knew it was going to lead to all kinds of physical problems, physical illness, fast-growing cancers, blah, blah, blah. And some of us have family members who didn't want to listen or who didn't believe in anything that we were trying to help them with. We were trying to warn them with. And it just feels like Cancer cares so much about family and about people. They're really passionate about caring and being compassionate and loving towards others and, just kind of keeping the family together. It just feels like now, as predicted, so many years later, we were going to see massive amounts of people leaving the earth, people struggling with their health because of what. It just feels like you guys are really struggling because, and so are many others, but it's like cancers are really, at this time, struggling to see other people struggle that they love, that they care about, and it's making them struggle. And it's almost like you need to, you need to accept that every soul has its own journey and that every soul has made decisions according to their soul's desire. And that's going to heal the heart. So you need to go into an acceptance mode that people that we love are going to get sick and might be going home or might struggle for the rest of their lives, but that is a choice that they made, that their soul made for them as well, that they made together. And all we can do is just continue to love them and support them and help guide them to wake up, to but not in a way where we're trying to force it, just to and not in a way where we blame them, but just simply to be the example, to share information with them, even if they're not ready for it. Share it anyway, without any expectation. Just like, look at what the cool stuff I just found. Look at that. You share it, and whether then they have a choice whether they reject it or not, whether they embrace it. But heal your heart first. That's what needs to happen in September. You need to heal your heart. by finding acceptance for the choices that their souls has made. It's not your choice to make. You can simply inspire and share the love, share the wisdom. It is up to them to decide whether or not that works for their vision of their life, for their path, and heal your heart so you can be back into your high vibrational state, and then be an influence by simply being around them. Because when you're in a high vibrational energetic place, physically, mentally, emotionally, then that'll rub off on them. They will absorb energy from you that will help them heal just by being with them and having a coffee, or just by thinking about them. Even if those relationships, a lot of people lost friendships and family talking to them because of those different choices, just by thinking about them with joy, reminding the good times, reminding the good memories, rekindling those up, and just holding on to that loving energy that you had back then. That will help them as well. Okay, I don't know if that made any sense. I hope it does. But that's, for Cancer, very important. You need to heal. Okay, you need to heal. You can't let it bring you down. You got to stay in your vibration. Okay, Leo. This one, Leo. Let's see what Leo does. What does Leo need to know for September? Let's see. Oopa. There we go. On the floor. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Okay, Leo. This is kind of weird, but this reminds me of the brain, and this is like the third eye. You know, this is like, the nerve system. Leo, it just feels to me like you really need to, in September, focus on feeling the third eye, awakening it on a regular basis. Because although we can be awake on an intellectual level, we also need to wake up the body. We also need to wake up our connection, our spiritual connection. So, there's different parts to the awakening process. There's the intellectual part where we start to question things, where we start to understand things about our universe. There's the physical awakening, which a lot of people have experienced now during the ascension, where our body is trying to remove any toxins, any lower vibrational energy in many different ways. Through getting sick, coughing is a way of releasing energy. Even zits, if we get zits, that is your body trying to remove toxins physically from the body, and so on and so forth. But it just feels like for Leo, September is all about really doing a lot of meditation. I feel a lot of meditation and just thinking about the third eye when we're in our meditative state. Or you just close your eyes and just kind of relax, okay? And you just think about it. Don't try to look at it with your eyes, okay? Even when your eyes are closed, we can move our eyes. Don't try to look on it, because then you'll get a headache. Just think about this spot. Imagine this area opening up and getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You'll start to feel a pressure here. And this pressure is a signal that your third eye is activating. Okay, so it's almost like spend some time, more energy in meditative state in September, and really trying to on a regular basis, preferably daily, to spend a couple of minutes a day to really focus on activating the third eye. And it just feels like this is going to be kind of a starting point where the activation will become permanent, where it's always open, kind of like mine. Like I always feel the pressure. kind of uncomfortable at times, but it's just part of it. You know, once we're awake, there's always that, you just feel it lightly, slightly, most of the time. When you're really connecting, then it gets heavier. But I always feel like somebody's pushing here, always, like from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, there's always this slight pressure here. And that's where you want to work towards, because that means that you're always connected, you're always present, it's always open and always receiving information. And it just feels like for Leo, that's what you need to focus on, that's what you need to work on in September, because it's going to help you as you're moving through the rest of the year, to really kind of start to make that connection a daily thing. Make it part of your new life. Okay? Virgo, listen up, Mom. This is for you. Are you ready? Okay, she's ready. Virgo, which one are we taking? This one. Okay. Virgo. Okay. I feel like I need to take this one for some reason. Cool. Okay. So it's Thoth, light. Am I saying that Tho? Is it Tho or Thoth? I don't even know how to pronounce it. But you know, the Anunnaki. There you go. Light codes. Let's see. It says light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. Ooh. What am I getting? There's something about this. I keep being drawn to, I don't know if you can even see it, but there's something in his belly. This kind of swirly thing that I'm being really drawn to. It's almost like they're saying, look, you've done a lot of work that really goes against your nature. A lot of Virgos like control. They like things a certain way. And over the last couple of months, you have really done your best. They're really proud of you. You've really done your best to kind of get out of that a little bit and go into a surrendering mode, go into an acceptance mode, in a self-healing mode where you start to change small things internally, because inner change is not something you're good at. You like the way things are, so why do I need to change it? Okay, but it looks like you've done great work to the best of your ability, and something is awakening inside of you. You really, because of that, those little, for some it's really big changes, for some it's small changes, but it doesn't matter. The change is change, and it's like those changes are now changing and altering control into teaching. Okay, you're really awakening that kind of teacher inside. You're becoming an inspiration for other people, and when we become teachers to others, in a way, we have to work with them. Okay, we can't control them, which your natural Virgo self would want to do, but you have to work with them and inspire them, and that's kind of the next phase of your transformation. So you're doing really good. They really emphasizing that you all have done a lot of work, and it's not been easy for you guys, because you guys like things the way they are. You like certain things, certain routines. Everything has its place. Everything has to be done a certain way. And slowly but surely, You've been working on surrendering, releasing, delegating jobs instead of saying, I'm going to do it all myself because I like it done a certain way. So slowly but surely, you guys are working and transforming yourself. And when you're doing that, you're going to become a teacher energy. And the teacher energy is where you will master not trying to dictate, indoctrinate, or control other people in doing things exactly the way you want them to do. No, that's not going to be your way of teaching, but you're now going to learn to educate, inspire, and share your wisdom without needing control over the outcome for that person. Okay, and that is what you're going to be working on in September, is to be the inspiration without needing to control the outcome or how the other person takes your wisdom, absorbs your wisdom, or executes it. Does that make sense? So just know that your inner teacher is awakening, and that comes with a lesson for other people, but it also comes with a lesson for you to simply observe how other people take your knowledge, your wisdom, your skills, and make it their own, and you feeling great about that. Okay, even if it's not 100% the way you do it, to still be able to develop a sense of contentment and joy and accomplishment. That is going to be your next thing to master, which is going to lead you again into a more being state, which will then anchor you into the 5D. So you're doing good, but that's a little bit of a new focus for you in September. Okay? Libra. Libra. Oh, they're going back in a lot of animal cards today. Going back to the animal cards. Libra. I hope that makes some sense, Virgo. Did it make sense, Mom? Did you get it? Yep. Okay. We got one Virgo convinced. Now all of you. You're just saying that because you love me. She's like, nope. I get it. Libra. What does Libra need to know for September? Whoop, there it is. Adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Well, that's very clear, isn't it? Okay, Libra. Well, that's one thing, okay? You just feel kind of lost. Take a breath, reconnect. You're never lost. As long as you're with yourself, you're in the right place, okay? You can't be lost because everything that is important is in here. Everything that you are is in here. Everything outside of you is simply a temporary reflection of your inner beliefs. Okay, out there is not reality. Who you are here, with yourself, that is your home. Okay, so you can never be lost. But what I'm also getting is, I'm really being drawn to those little fishes. little fishes. Like this is you, and there's all these little fishes swimming around you. It just feels to me like they're kind of saying, look, in September, it's like you've been feeling kind of lost, alone, and disconnected. And they're saying, look, there's plenty of fish out there that are resonating at your own level. They might look different. They might be different than the people you're used to, but there's plenty of people to connect with that can help you get through this ascension, that can help you, and fill your life with new joys, with new love, with new support. So it's almost like we're getting towards the end of the year. And they said that this is the year where everybody goes into their bubble and everybody kind of disconnects. But for you, it's almost like in September, be open to receive new relationships, new friendships, new connections with other people that will help you, guide you, inspire you. There might be new teachers coming in, but be ready to receive. It's almost like be open. You've put yourself in a bubble, which is understandable and needed to happen in order for you to create space and time to do self-reflection, to think about your own world, to think about what you want in your own world, and so on and so forth. So all that kind of disconnecting has done everything it needs to do. You're good. But it's time now to open up and simply be open to receive new souls being sent to you. Okay, to no longer just simply remain in that bubble. If you need to from time to time, go back into your bubble and disconnect. But in September, you're going to feel more a need to look up people who are at your level of understanding, who are also ascending and going through similar things as you are. So you can get a new sense of community. So it's all about creating a new community around you. And that's what September is for. Does that kind of make sense? You're going to feel this urge to, even if they're not like you, they're still going to be able to help you because, they're swimming in the same pond. Okay. They're going through the same things as you are. Does that kind of make sense? They might be very different than you, different interests or whatever, but they're going to be souls that really get you and really understand what you're coming from, what you're going through, and will be able to support you, and you will be able to support them. So be ready for a new community to shape itself, and allow yourself to be open to receive them. Okay, because if you say no, I don't want anything, then you're gonna block that as well. So they're just asking you to be open. Okay, I hope that helps, Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what Scorpio needs to know for September. Oh, there it went. It's on the floor. I am the dreamer of my dream. You're in control. It's time to start getting excited again about the future, because 2025 is all about creating. It's all about dreaming the dreams. It's all about allowing things to unfold, taking the steps forward, following the path to your desired experiences. 2024 is all about disconnecting, going into your bubble, healing, ascending, changing perspectives, changing and altering healing beliefs. It's all about just kind of being, allowing yourself to be and seeing the benefits in that instead of work all the time. It's about being familiar with being energy. But 2025 is all about getting things done. It's about, now that you've, all these years that we've put you in a bubble and you've figured things out about you, and you know what you want now, and you know what you want to experience, and you worked on yourself to release false beliefs and destructive beliefs and destructive feelings and all of that. You've healed all that. 2025 is now to go and create it. And Scorpio, for you, it's almost like they're saying September for you is about getting excited. It's about figuring out what you're going to do in 2025. What's my next step? Don't start it now yet, but now is the time to think about it. It's about making plans in your head. It's about really getting inspired. Even if you have no clue yet what you're going to do, find ways to explore what is possible for you, what you feel you want to do. It's about exploration. It's about getting excited, and it's about accepting that you're the dreamer of the dream. You can create anything. Anything you can dream up can happen for you. Anything is a possibility for us, for all of us, really, because you're the creator, and you simply need to know that there are no limits. Okay, there are only the limits of your own thinking, of your own mind. If you allow yourself to dream big, and if you allow yourself to follow your greatest excitement, follow your passion, follow what really, gets you excited, then and turn that into something, then it's always going to be a positive outcome, because it's driven with passion and love and excitement. Okay, those are high vibrational frequencies that always attract more of that. Okay, so get excited, figure it out. What do you want to do? Anything's possible. God is telling you anything's possible. Just let me know. You tell him. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this one. Okay, I got cats and chickens. Everybody's around me today. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Whoop. Whoa. They flew far. Hold on. We got two. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got them. Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. There's the first card. And then we have Seraphim Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Okay. What they're showing me right away is like the throat chakra. Your throat chakra, Sagittarius, seems to be blocked. It's almost like it's almost like you try to help people so much and they just dismissed it or called you crazy or, just looking at you funny, whatever, that you just kind of gave up and you just stopped talking about it. That's what it looks like. And they're kind of showing me, like, this to me almost looks like this throat chakra. It's almost like they're saying, look, it's time to activate that again. It's time to allow yourself to speak freely regardless of what people say. Okay? Anything that is expressed that is of high vibration will in some way or form impact the other, even if they're still in the state of denial. That's okay. That message, that information will linger on and stay in their memory until it is time for them to activate it and access it. Okay, sometimes we can say something to a person and they won't be ready to receive it until years later, and then they think of you. Oh, I remember you said that to me once, or I remember this person told me that once, and now I get it. Okay, so just know that whatever you are sharing on a verbal communicative level is not lost if the person is rejecting it or not ready to hear it. It's always in their memory. It'll always be present until it's ready for them to access it. And it's like you've turned that down, you stopped talking about it, or you just stopped sharing your wisdom with people because, it was just too hard to see how people are just not ready for it, and it made you feel sad and it made you feel like locked up in a certain way. But they're saying, look, you have the divine support to share your wisdom. Okay, it's now time to shift the energy within you. It's kind of an end of a cycle. They're talking about the end of silence. It's time to speak up again, and it's not about convincing them and forcing your information down their throats. It's simply sharing what you would share with anybody who's spiritually awakened and open. Just sharing with anybody that you come in connection with, what you truly feel, what you truly think about the things, instead of, just not speaking about it or just saying, I don't want to talk about that. You share freely what you feel, what you believe, what you know to be true, and just know that in some way or form, if you felt you needed to share it, then they needed to hear that, even if they're not ready for it. It's still going to have an impact at some point in their life. Okay, nothing comes uninvited. So we don't express, if they weren't supposed to hear it, then you would have never shared it. Okay, so just if you feel like you want to share something, you do it without hesitation. Allow the throat chakra to open up again, speak your truth, and leave it there. Okay, don't try to convince them, just share and allow yourself the freedom to express yourself in a manner that you feel is right for you at the moment. Okay, allow that freedom to reappear in your life. Hope that helps. Capricorn. Let's see, they're guiding me to this one. Let's see. Capricorn. Looks like they're making clouds again. Naughty. Naughty. It's alright. Not going to happen in my reality in the future. All that'll be banned. That's my reality coming. Gotta make your own reality and be sure about it. Capricorn. Whoopah. Precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste other people's time either. Can you see it? Oh, there we go. A very cool card because there's so much in this drawing. Capricorn. They're talking about not wasting time, but I feel like they're saying, look, don't waste your time with things that don't benefit you. It's almost like don't waste your time trying to change others. How would I say it? It's not. It's almost like don't waste your time on things that really will not have an impact on you or your life. It's not about not helping people. It's not about that. But it's almost like if you know a person isn't ready to hear certain things, then, sometimes for you, for Capricorn, not for Sagittarius, but for Capricorn, it's almost like if you know people are going to attack you or be negative about you, then don't waste your time with them. It's like don't waste time with people who can't see the real you. Don't waste time with people who have no interest in getting to know the real you. Don't waste time trying to prove yourself to them. Don't waste time in, for example, doing activities that really don't help you in any way or form. It just feels like, be very mindful of where you invest your time in, because it's like, one, you don't feel like you have a lot of energy right now. You feel like time is speeding up, so it just feels like you have less time in the day. And they're saying, so be very mindful of where you invest time and energy into. That's really going to be important in September, because it just feels like a lot of people are going to want something of you or are going to distract you from what is important for you, what is important for your peace, your balance. It just feels like there's going to be a lot of distraction, and there's going to be a lot of people trying to take you away, and activities trying to, trying to distract you from your Go look at her. One of his wives is in a state of distress, and that's what he's reacting to. Even my mom's like, "What's going on?" It's just Chanel. I can hear her. She's in a state of panic. She'll be fine. He's trying to protect her. That's all he's trying to do. Anyway, you know, it just feels like there's going to be a lot of distractions. Maybe school. Maybe you have children that go to school. And, you know, a lot of schools have turned into idiots nowadays. And it's just how it is. They're learning and teaching a lot of stuff that's just so far from the truth. Anyway, it's like, don't get distracted. If you don't want to do stuff with the school, you know, as a parent, you like, I don't have time. I don't want to invest in things I don't support. Then don't. Okay. Be very mindful of your time. Okay. Be very mindful of where you put your energy in September, because there's going to be a lot of attempts to pull you out of your peace, to pull you out of your Zen, and to pull you back into the 3D. So don't get fooled. Is the word that comes to mind. Don't let them pull you back into their 3D reality. Okay? You stay exactly where you are. You set your boundaries. Be mindful of your time, your energy, but really put down those boundaries of what you will accept into your reality and what you will not. Okay? Whether it's people, whether it's activities, whatever it may be, stay in your Zen and take care of yourself. Aquarius. 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 I always have to think of that song. And I always have to think of that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, when they sing that song at the end. That movie's hilarious. That movie makes me laugh. They don't make funny movies like that anymore because you're not allowed to laugh at anything anymore. It's time that we can get some humor back into this world. Humans are funny. They're funny creatures. Let's laugh with ourselves. It makes everything much more tolerant. We are funny. It's just how we are. We're just weird beings. Very powerful beings, but we're weird at times. Our behavior sometimes is hilarious. So why not laugh with it? I miss humor. Don't you guys? Don't you miss humor? Like real humor, not this forced, I gotta watch out what I'm saying every time a comedian comes on stage. It's like, and then they have to apologize for their jokes. Come on, people. It's just for fun. Anyway, that's my perspective on it. Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom Transmission, Earth Intelligence. This is for Aquarius. And then you also have Pleiadian Activation, Coming Together, Harmony in the Heavens, Resolution. So you get 2 cards. All right, so let me put this back. Let's see here. Both say activation. I'm very drawn to that word activation. It just feels to me like you're going through a new phase, like a new chapter. You're writing something new. I just feel like in September, you're going to get a lot of inspiration. You're going to get a lot of information put into your head. And it's really important to follow it, to follow through, to not overanalyze it or dismiss it. I just feel like you're getting divine ideas, inspiration that's going to help you on your way to really recreate your world. Okay, your world, your perception of your version of Earth. So that's what I'm getting. You're gonna get a lot of downloads, and it might be uncomfortable at times. You might get weird dreams, and maybe you already have them right now, because I feel like you're already having some. But it's just like, keep a little diary with you. Write down what you see in your dreams. Write down what you get during the day, because sometimes, we're working and we're doing our job, and then we get this idea, like, oh, cool, and then if you forget to write it down, by the time the end of the day comes, you forgot what it was. You're like, what was that again that I saw? Keep a little booklet in the back of your pocket, and a little something to write, a little pencil or something, and write down everything you receive, because it just feels like you're really going to get some divine help in the recreation of your world. And it's important to write it all down, and then to take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, so loads of downloads coming in. So it might be a little uncomfortable. Make sure that you really cleanse your energy on a daily basis by grounding yourself, soaking your feet in some water and some salt. Make sure, maybe keep rose quartz and like the white crystal for cleansing and recharging. Really keep that around you when you're sleeping. Keep it in your room. Yeah, really, they're showing me crystals. Really kind of fill your space where you live or where you work as well with crystals that cleanse and recharge. Cleanse, recharge, cleanse, recharge. Hematite is a cleanser. White rock crystal is a charger, and then rose quartz really kind of gives you that love frequency, that love energy, and supports you. Okay, so really invest a little bit in some crystals to really help you get through the sometimes we get side effects from heavy downloads, but the downloads are necessary in order to help you get a better idea, a clearer vision of what you want your new world to look like. Okay, it's like you need help. Okay, a lot of other zodiac signs, they kind of have an idea of what they want for their new world, but it's almost like you need some help. You need some assistance, and it's coming in September. Okay, all right, last one, Pisces. This one. Okay, Pisces. Let's see. Well, that one came out fast, didn't it? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. There you go. What I'm really drawn to in the card is the moon. It's almost like they're showing me that part in Bruce Lee's movie where he says, he's pointing at the moon, and he's saying, don't look at the finger, or you will miss out on all that heavenly glory. So he's saying, don't focus on the path to get to where you want to go. Just focus on experiencing, feeling, visualizing what you want today. Okay, already experience the glory of what you want today, knowing very well that when you experience it on an emotional level, when you get excited, when you see how beautiful your new world is looking like, then you're simply with time aligning with that feeling, because it's the emotional center that creates. Okay, the visual center helps you to stir up emotions, to feel the excitement about what you're seeing, but it's the emotional center, the heart chakra, that's the true creator. Until you feel the joy of what's coming, until you feel it already today, that joy can't come. Because if you can see it and you're like, oh yeah, it looks great, but you're still feeling fearful, doubtful, worrisome, then you're going to get more of that, more fear, more worry. Then that beautiful picture in your head can't come into can't align with you, can't come into your reality. So they're saying, don't focus on the finger. Don't try to figure out how to get there. Just know that you're already there. Okay, align with that truth. You're already there because you created it. Therefore, in the future, you're already experiencing it. You just need to now realign the emotional center to bring it into your current reality, into your current perspective. Okay, so don't focus on the finger. Focus on that heavenly glory that is the moon. focus on what you want to experience. Okay, that is what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Very important for you in September to learn to manifest in that way. Okay, manifestation is not about trying to figure out how to get there. It's about knowing that you're already there and allowing the universe to help guide you to align with it and to take the steps that will slowly but surely present themselves to you, to take them without question, without over analyzing, and without dismissing them. Okay, just simply know you're already there and feel the excitement today. All right, I hope that helps everybody for September. Let me know if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, let me know as well. I always say take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Sometimes people will find different stories, different guidance that they align with from different zodiac signs, and that is great as well. It's important to listen to your intuition, listen to what your heart tells you, listen to the goosebumps that a lot of people get when they receive validation from spirit. And if it feels like it's the right message for you, then it is. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.